heckin'? What's the heckin'?
Hey, buddy. Cheers.
Another post-work episode, 151, like the Bacardi.
Oh. You could say it's fire. That's a callback.
Would you? Will you?
I wouldn't. You would.
Will you say it is? Is it fire? Is it fire?
It's so fire.
I've lined up 5 shots of 151 here. So do one every 10 minutes.
Okay.
You know, didn't plan anything for episode 150, but 151 I've had ready to go for a while. It's been on the docket.
Weird aspirations for that.
When I was logging into this, you guys, spoiler alert, we use Riverside to do our podcasts. It's a platform. When I logged in, it said there is a Riverside Wrapped or a Riverside Year in Review. It's like every goddamn fucking thing has a Wrapped or a review. See, remember everything you did. I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even enjoy when I looked at my Spotify this year, I was like, fuck this. This ain't me.
I wish they would try harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
this can't be right.
Well, I don't like that. It's like I wish it would do like artists. I wish it would decipher the difference of like comedy albums versus music versus podcasts. Like they don't differentiate. If it's on an album of some sort, they just call it music. So like I don't like comedians that I go to sleep to being my top artist because it doesn't make sense.
I know. Who'd you listen to this year? Dark Screen Thunderstorms. Huge.
Right.
Really. Can't wait to see them live.
They were
I'm really looking forward to it.
They got a new album coming out. It's supposed to be sick next year, so we'll see.
Was it Bob, Mr. Bob was in, you guys share, if you're in a Wrapped and our podcast is in there, share it. Bob is in our top 17%. He shared that with us. I don't know how that means because he's listened to every episode. So I'm like, that's got to be more than anybody else. It's more than I have.
Yep.
I understand that.
Yeah, he's crushes mine.
Mm-hmm.
But evidently Spotify's keeping him in check and just being like, yeah,
if
well.
someone can top 17, let us know. We've got to hear. We've got to know.
Yeah.
That means people are re-listening or they continue to use it to fall asleep. Again, that's what we bring to the party, I think. We bring rest. Do you think someone uses our voice?
Because if someone's ever talked about me, it's usually my soothing tones of chatter.
Go to
my lack
sleep.
of intensity.
Go to sleep. Turn off the TV. Just listen to us. Put us under your pillow.
We should make an episode for people to go to sleep to.
Yeah.
Just a specific episode where we just talk about soothing things.
Sleep will find you.
That's good. That's soothing.
Sleep will find you.
And you will never
feel
awake.
relaxed. Your anxiety, while present and noticeable, is don't worry about it.
It
Just
probably won't.
Shut your
happen.
eyes.
Probably
you will
won't
not wake
happen.
up at 2 a.m. sweating tonight.
It's okay.
And remember,
and if you do,
don't pee in your dream. Oh,
good
good.
advice.
Souls with the past still pretending. Strangely familiar like a two-week-old know. Lit in the reruns from a long time ago. Levels we cleared and the battles we lost. 20 years gone, but we still count the cost.
Man, oh man, I am a drowsy one today.
Same.
How about you? You had a big day yesterday.
Yeah.
Mr. Football Man, Mr. Sports
Boy.
Guy,
Yeah.
Mr. Live Football.
You know, the one day where it snowed in Philadelphia, I was lucky enough to go to the game and don a new hoodie to keep me warm. It was pretty chilly out. I'm not gonna lie. I had
It looked
new
frigid.
thermals. I had new thermals. I had some sweats on, and then, and I had hand warmers that I kept in my gloves, and also crammed into my shoes. But all in all, really great to go out and support the team that you cheer for and watch them score 0 fucking
Dude,
points
God.
and accumulate the worst offensive showing in the NFL this year of 75 yards.
Look, my Spectrum thing fell again. Hashtag ad.
It just keeps doing it.
It keeps doing that. I don't think I've ever been to a sporting event where my team didn't score any points. It's almost not fun, probably.
It's one thing to do it if it was like hockey, but that's impressive
True.
when it's football.
Yeah.
And so the only
a lot
play,
of opportunities.
yeah, hockey, okay, baseball, certainly a bummer. But I'm one step away from going to a basketball game and watching a team score 0 points, which would be, but that'd be so amazing that you'd want to talk about it. The basketball game you saw where one team didn't even score, that'd be impressive.
So you're a Raiders guy, obviously. Raiders are visiting Philly. I mean, it was you knew it was gonna. I mean, the Kenny Pickett revenge game. You must have had high hopes.
For sure.
It.
I mean,
How many Raiders fans? So what'd you wear? You wore a new hoodie. You said like a new Raiders hoodie.
yeah,
What'd
yeah.
you
Just
wear?
wore a Raiders hoodie, a Raiders winter hat, nondescript pant. Nondescript pant.
Was it cold enough to where you just felt like you couldn't move, like that kind of frozen, where you were just?
Not, I mean, it got colder as the day went on, which was a bummer. Like, it wasn't bad at the start, but the temperature continued to drop. Now, mind you, it's going to be 50 here on Friday, is what it's alleging. Wow. But yeah, it was pretty darn chilly. And we got like 6 inches of snow overnight, Saturday and Sunday morning. It was not snowing when the game started. When we got to the parking lot, it wasn't snowing anymore. So the snow wasn't really much of a concern, but it was chilly. It was damn cold.
Was it? I don't know. Like, is it everybody's bundled up so much that you're all touching each other, kind of like all the coats? You're just like elbow to elbow.
Yeah, the
Is it tough
stands weren't
moving?
too bad. We did have people next to us, but I don't think we had anyone immediate on either side. So it wasn't like that shoulder to shoulder. I think the cold may have deterred some people, and the lack of the relevance of the game probably as well, being an interconference game.
Did you
Non-conference.
stay for the whole thing just to
Oh,
see
you
if it would
bet.
score any points? Hell
Yeah.
True fan.
Yeah. The
Did you catch
last
any shit
drive
from Eagles fans,
the
or
last
they just
drive
feel
of
sorry
the
for you?
No, yeah, there was no shit talking because there was nothing to shit talk. Like, no, didn't really get it from anyone.
Talk about it without crying.
Yeah, didn't really get it from anyone. The people we were tailgating near were fine. Walking into the stadium, I think it's because of the lack of threat. This was a rebound game for the Eagles, and they got exactly what they needed as far as the fan group goes. But it was funny because like the last drive in the fourth, the Eagles had like a 10-minute drive, and I'm just like, they just keep getting first downs and like I'm like, it just won't end. Like there was no big plays or anything. It's just third down, first down, third down, first down, and it just dragged through. It was the fastest I think I saw. It was a weird stat. It was like the fastest game. The fastest game clockwise since 1996. It was
just like elapsed time.
2 hours and 31 minutes for a football game. The average time left from the other 1 o'clock games when this game ended was there was still like 10 plus minutes left in the fourth quarter. And like just think of how long the fourth quarter normally takes. But yeah, there was no stoppages. There wasn't really a lot of penalties. It just kind of, the clock just kept ticking.
It just ended.
So at least it was a fast end.
Any what'd you do? Food? Did you get some stadium fare?
I did not. I
Sneak
did
some
not.
chili in your coat?
We got some wow. Yeah, no Nathan Fielder chili coat.
Yeah.
We got some Wawa subs, so I got a hot sub on the way to the tailgate. That tided me over, and then the only time I got up was I got up at halftime to go to the bathroom. But the Eagles fan behind me felt very bad for me and fed me a few shots of Fireball throughout the game. Just kept busting out these
Did
little
you bring
shots,
in like little
these
minis?
Yeah. She just
Dude,
kept busting
snuck
out. She's
them
like,
in,
want
huh?
another one? And I'm like, okay. So those were nice. Very, very good sport of her to offer good tidings, knowing that it was just sadness the entire game. But
I told my coworker that I was like, oh, he went to Philly, but he was cheering for the visiting team. And she was like, oh God, like Philly treats like other fans terribly. And I was like, well, yeah, they're their team, but this is no worries on this one. It is a bad team. It is not going to be an issue.
All the data points to like, yeah, this isn't even like these guys suck. It's like they're a bad team. Statistics very much support that the Raiders are arguably the worst team in the NFL this year. I mean, a lot of people are going to say the Titans or something like that, but the Raiders still have not scored 200 points for the year. They are at 196.
I don't know what the reference point is for that, or what other teams have, but that doesn't seem like a lot.
Well, let's see. The Dallas Cowboys, I guess we'll go with the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions have the most in the NFL. So the Raiders have 196. The Detroit Lions have 428. There are like 5 teams with more than 400. The Giants, who are technically
similar team,
one spot
Worse.
behind the Raiders,
Yeah.
have scored 300 points.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What a treat.
I think only the Jets have let up more points than the Raiders. But they've also outscored the Raiders by 80. So, yeah.
Well, hey, at least at least your fantasy football team's good.
It's not, but I did squeak by since this is Monday night.
Dude.
George Pickens.
Fuck you,
George
Bob.
Pickens.
Fuck you, Bob.
Yep. George Pickens last night ended up with. I woke up
Dude.
to George Pickens having completed 3 passes for 33 yards, and it was enough to put me over Bob.
And the thing is, people don't know, you guys had a massive trade during the year where you acquired Jahmyr Gibbs from him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that kind of revenge game where Gibbs went off. It just was a futility match. Like, which one of you wanted it more or less?
Yeah.
Basically.
Who wanted to ruin their season?
Dude.
More?
Poor Bobo, man. That's what happens, It's a dangerous game to win the season-long points title. I'll tell you, friends, it's a dangerous game.
It is.
I mean, at least he wins like $500. That's okay. But you know what? That's not what they do it. They do it for the... I'd give it all up for just another day with the strap, on.
Yeah, so this will put me in the final 4. Only have to muster up 2 more wins that I don't deserve to get that belt, baby.
What we know is that one of us will have an opportunity for their 4th title, for sure.
Yeah,
we will be going head to head next week or this week, you guys. This Sunday. Sunday. And it will probably destroy this podcast.
Right.
Probably end it.
It's true. It's damn true.
It's fun though. I mean, I have a great record of losing in the semis. That's usually where if I'm going to lose, I do it. So, but I got the confidence of the title, and I think if it means something. It's real to me, damn it. Speaking of, should we do a quick debrief on John Cena's last match? I know most people love this. I know Bob's probably upset about that last part about fantasy football, but he's gonna love this
He's gonna
this
love the wrestling
conversation about John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it seems like everybody knew about John Cena's. I mean, they had been pumping it up forever, and it was a real stinker. It was a stinker.
It was a pile of. It was a pile.
Great wrestling, and we watched it. We watched it together. But the lasting image of John Cena's face in the sleeper hold, just like, I'm not going out like that.
You know,
I'm just gonna
smiling, just having a good smile as he taps out. You know, it's WWE is very much like the NFL when people complain about the product, because WWE is like, oh yeah, you're gonna stop watching, yeah, okay, I dare ya. Oh, you're gonna stop showing up and paying out the ass for these ticket prices? Fuck you. No, you won't. You're gonna sell out. Why? Because you're a bitch, and you will. Like, they don't. It doesn't matter what product they put out. It doesn't. Somehow it just doesn't matter, and they just are gonna make money absurdly, and fuck it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, no one cares.
I wanted to pull up the picture for anybody who hadn't seen it. Just does a smile, like it's
Just
just
smirking.
and to your point, 3 reasons why John Cena tapping out to Gunther in his final WWE match was a mistake. It's like, okay, it doesn't matter.
Why?
Guys,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like the MCU.
He's not
too.
a very good wrestler.
Yeah. The MCU
He's not very good
is-
at the
is,
wrestling.
Wrestling is like the MCU. It's like, oh, their movies suck. Are you going to stop going? No. Well, then shut up. No one cares if you don't like it or not, because you're going to keep going. Although, I don't know. We'll see how long the MCU lasts. They've had to make some moves. They've made changes. I think they've even dropped some movies because they realize that the attention's just not there anymore, but people will still go.
You know, a real enjoyable movie that I watched yesterday.
Okay.
I saw on Netflix that a new Knives Out mystery had come out,
Yes.
starring Daniel Craig. And I realized
did.
I had seen the first one, but I still had never seen the second one. So I went back and
Oh.
watched that one before I watched the third. So The Glass Onion. Ever watched it?
I
With
did.
Edward
I actually
Norton,
watched Glass
Dave
Onion
Bautista.
in the theater, I think. I think I saw it in the theater. I liked it.
That was a good ass movie. Like, it was like,
I liked both.
Kate
I
Hudson's
liked
in
the
it.
I liked both
Yeah.
the first two, so I absolutely have 100% intention of watching the third one.
and I'm not like a mystery guy per se. Like, I'm not like a whodunit kind of a person. But I might be. Maybe that comes with age. It's that tapioca pudding, and mysteries. That's gonna be my new life. I was just like,
Sounds right.
it was. I just love because it's so like, and I know some. I mean, I know some of the Agatha Christie stories, books, movies, some of those. But I do like a good watch. I do like a good, oh, it had to be this guy, had to be this or this, and that, and it's like the performances were great. It's funny. So now I set myself up for the third. So I don't even know what it's called. But I don't know. I was surprised that I liked it.
The second one was really a random rebound of Edward Norton. Like, when you think
Yeah.
about it, like, he just kind of showed up in that movie, was a main role, but you're like, when you think about it, you're like, I don't know if I saw Edward Norton for the 5 years leading up before that movie. He had kind of really fallen off the face of the planet.
Yeah, he had his Hulk stint, and he was in the movie was all. Remember, there was like the 2 magician movies that came out around the same time. Like,
That's The
there was the
Prestige.
one, yeah,
He was
with
in The
Christian
Prestige.
Bale and
And then the other
no,
one
he was in the other one.
Oh, shit.
He was in the other one, The Illusionist or something like that. It's something like that, I believe.
Yeah.
But that one
He
was
was
good
in-
too.
He was an illusionist.
Yeah, I think Prestige was
Oh,
Christian
Bale,
Bale
and Jackman
yeah.
were,
Which was good,
were
too.
in- yeah.
Well, then Now You See Me was out there too. I mean, Magic had a renaissance for a good, hot minute. And obviously, David Blaine's still around, but he just does weird shit now. I'm still a sucker for a good David Blaine YouTube vortex. I'll go to his old shit. I'll watch some of the new stuff where he just goes around the world and looks for people to do crazy shit. But nothing like David Blaine making the
Street
Roots
magic.
freak out on Jimmy Fallon or whatever. It's all. It's just.
Do you
it's
remember?
great.
Remember
It's
the
great
one,
watching.
the one with street magic when you had that?
Mm-hmm.
I remember one was like He went into the like Cowboys locker room and blew all their fucking
Yeah.
minds. Because if there's one thing David Blaine, now I'm pretty sure you and I've talked about this before, but David Blaine hunts down the right people to do street magic to, and that is oftentimes people of color.
Best reactions.
It's
Best
because they give the
reactions
best
that you're gonna get.
reactions, and it makes the trick even better
So-
because he gets reactions from them. Or remember he did the quarter trick with the little chubby kid,
Okay. Yeah.
and he's just like,
Cool.
cool. Just staring at it blankly, but like, then there was the guy Fruit Loops. He's like, "That's your name?"
Fruit Loops. Yeah.
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 Like-
FROOT.
But yeah, David Blaine, his tricks are something, but you also love the people that he does the tricks for, because he always picks out people that are going to have absurd reactions.
Yep. Man, I miss magic. I somehow I guess my mom gets chatty at work and tells people that I did magic when I was in middle school.
I love that your mom tells people at work
Yeah,
where
like
you
the
work.
store manager. I just learned that. Are you a magician? I was like, well,
That
I was in my heyday.
that has to be so fucking awkward to have to talk to
I know.
someone about.
I don't really talk about it. So I'm wondering why that would have come up, because I think the store manager is getting like the leadership teams like some presents. I wonder if she asked my mom what I like or what I'm into, and I wonder if my mom just said magic, and now I'm gonna get like a child magic kit or something. Like I have no idea how that would have come up, but now that's what I'm
Even better,
expecting.
Magic the Gathering cards or something.
Ooh, dude, I could sell those for sure. Speaking of nerd shit, we sort of talked about it the other night, but I love the Game Awards. Love me some Game Awards. And then in the summer, the Game Awards does like their summer show where it's like just a drop of like all the new trailers and shit. And so I was watching it the other night while you guys were watching football. Just really nerding out. And it is very, very exciting. Like, this is probably one of the best ones yet. There's going to be a new Jedi, or not, what do they call it? What is it? No, Knights of the Old Republic. Did you ever play that back in the day? It's like on Xbox or PC.
Yes.
I think it was on those.
I
it's
did
sort of like the
play it.
RPG.
I absolutely owned it. Yeah, it was kind of like that intro into an RPG, but it wasn't full blown RPG. But it was probably the first game where I had to like aggressively go around and like talk to people and like read a lot of text. So it's not entirely up my alley. I did gravitate towards other types of Star Wars games.
It's
but
pretty
Knights of the
deep
Old Republic
RPG.
It was pretty. It was a little intense for me, so I did play it, but I don't believe I followed through with it that well.
So everybody's been hoping that there's going to be a remake of it for a while, because everybody wants, I don't know, remakes are kind of weird. But there's going to be like a sequel from the same director, Fate of the Old Republic. So very exciting news for the nerds. Also, a new pod racer game, which I'm going to get balls deep into. I fucking want it. I want it. Give me some pod racer. That was like one of the best N64 rentals, because I don't think I ever bought it, but I feel like I rented it from Blockbuster on N64 like 3 or 4 times. I don't even know if I liked it.
When
It was
you
just
rent
like
the same game multiple times.
I know. So that's pretty big for Star Wars. Huge news. Did you ever do Resident Evil 4? I think we talked about this. I don't think you did, right?
No, only Resident Evil I ever played was I bought Village.
Okay.
I think right when I got my PS5.
Right. Well, that's probably, for a lot of people, they think it's one of the best games. But the protagonist, Leon Kennedy, is making a comeback in Resident Evil 9. That was a big cheer from the crowd. Everybody kind of went crazy when he got revealed. It's like games now are becoming like whatever, like WWE, like MCU. It's just like these trailers people go fucking crazy for. So it was a big day. Also, a new Bond game is coming out. I don't know when the last time a Bond game came out. They keep re-releasing GoldenEye in different ways. I remember I had a good run on GameCube with Nightfire, I think it was called, or something like that, where my buddies and I in college used to play that one a lot because you could set up 5v5 or something like that on these different maps. This one looks like a young Bond, and the villain is Lenny Kravitz. He's the villain in it.
What?
And they had him come out. He looks not a day over 40, even though I don't know how old he is. 70.
Lenny Kravitz
How old
got to
is
be
Lenny
60,
Kravitz?
right?
He's got to be
Lenny
in his
Kravitz is
60s.
probably 60. I bet he's about. No, I bet Lenny Kravitz is 58.
I would say his 60s.
Okay, 61.
But yeah,
Lenny Kravitz is 61.
looks good. Going full villain mode. But very exciting.
That's It's interesting because I think there's a lot more celebrities that do voices and like stop and like do the acting for video games than we probably even notice.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that does that sell games well? Does like celebrity? I don't think that, because I think the gaming world appreciates more the actors that are known for doing games. Like I think there's a better appreciation for those people. So like there's niche actors that they cheer for other than like Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
'Cause
Like there's
everyone
people
just
that know
loves
who
Mark
like the
Hamill.
God of War guy is, or like who Laura Croft
exactly.
is, like
the guy who's done
you
the
know.
Kratos voice for multiple games.
Yeah, there's been Norman Reedus is in a game that's done pretty well. I forgot what it's called, Walking Stranded, something like that. I don't know. The Walking Dead dude. I mean, there's a
Good,
bunch
'cause
of
he needs work
Giancarlo Esposito is a villain, typecast as hell in a Far Cry game.
I think I've seen that
Keanu
'cause
Reeves.
I looked at like the photo of the character he's for, and I'm like, oh, so you just cartoonized him. I'm like, yeah. What did you say?
Keanu Reeves
Oh,
in
Who's he?
Cyberpunk.
oh, is he?
He's in that. Yeah, he's a major character. Fulton Reed, are you talking about Mighty Ducks? Is he in a game?
Yeah, I feel like he's actually a voice actor in a game. But maybe I'm making that up. Good chance of that too.
You know what's wild to me was, so GTA 5, game everybody's played at least once or twice in their life. They obviously used like real actors to portray the characters, but I didn't know it at first. I didn't recognize them until afterwards. Like the guy that plays Trevor, I think his name's Stephen Ogg. I know that now, but he's in like a bunch of shit now. He's been in The Walking Dead. I've seen him in music videos. He's been in movies, and now it's like every time that dude's just Trevor all the time now in anything that he's in. Like you just see him. Like he got like bigger from that game than from anything else in his life, which is really just a testament to the franchise. I can't think of it. I don't know if I can think of anybody else that's like broken out from a game as like an actor or a piece of it outside of the games or the franchises themselves.
I've actually been watching today. I was watching a good amount of a new show or little series that I found on Prime, Game Changers. Have you watched it?
Don't know it.
Just a docu-series about video game history stuff. Just got done with an episode that talked about like the history of the Call of Duty and Infinity Ward. Just interesting things. There was an episode on like Nintendo rise and fall. Well, not really fall, but rise and change of like Sega. There was a Nintendo episode. There was an Atari episode. But like I said, it's not just about consoles. Like this one was all about just strictly Call of Duty and how that came to be. But video game lore is interesting because it's a lot of if this never took place, then this would have never been invented and stuff like that. Like how Call of Duty came about because the guys that worked on Medal of Honor, which was like a Steven Spielberg inspired series, if they never got treated like shit by Activision, who ran Medal of Honor, then those guys would have never left to form Infinity Ward, who then perfected Call of Duty, which put Medal of Honor out of business. So like stuff like that is pretty wild.
Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot that was out first, wasn't it? Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I remember the first year Call of Duty came out, and these were always like World War II games. Now they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
No, I did not know that. I like. I get very fascinated by one of my YouTube things to fall asleep to is like the console wars of the '90s and how that got shaped with the SNES and the Sega and the games that came out and all that. Sega. It's part of our world. We just started playing a new game. Everybody, we had to take a break on Fall Guys and Fortnite, and now we play this game called Outlast Trials, and it's
Slightly different.
It's
Slightly
very
different
different.
than Fall Guys.
It's more torturous and violent and scary and running away from shit and trying to solve puzzles. And getting stuck inside of a maze for a goddamn hour, just like wanting to give up. Just like, oh fuck! I realize like after I play a few games of that, I'm like, I don't feel good. I feel ill. I need a break. I need a break from the horrors of this. It's too
like
much for me.
that's the trick. Is I'm like, I really like the problem solving and puzzle aspect of it because it's 100% just a puzzle game. It's not even meant to be. I think there's more focus on puzzle than horror, but it's a game that unnecessarily at the end of the day has really like graphic images and stuff. And I'm like, can we just, is there like a PG version I can play? This is like the opposite of what Jeff as a kid wanted out of Mortal Kombat, where it's like, is there a code that I can put in that makes it
less violent,
less intense? Because I want to do these puzzles, but I'm really sad about the visuals.
Can we not have this whatever Mother Gooseberry nanny type fictional figure with a drill for a hand going around?
You can just, folks, you can Google it if you want to Google
mouths.
Outlast. Yeah, if you want to Google Outlast Trials.
There's a lot of graphic nudity and violence.
There's some weird imagery, and
including
I'm like, someone had
missions
to create
like poison the kids, stuff like that.
Someone had to like create this game. Which is sad that someone had to.
That's true. I didn't think about it that way.
Someone had to create the game from nothing, and then someone had to like design the game and draw these images and stuff. And it's like, you guys okay? I'm like, but the puzzle aspect of it and the cooperation needed is really good.
Truth.
Like it's a good game for having to do like co-op missions and stuff like that. It's just a shame it's really a downer for like the imagery.
It hasn't like fully penetrated my nightmares yet, but I'm pretty close. I can tell.
Right, we're probably on the brink.
Yeah.
I think
It's
a couple
there.
more sessions and we'll be there.
I'm building a nice foundation in my brain, my subconscious of these images.
Well, we've talked about it's not a game to play one player, or else it probably would have infiltrated.
It would be so scary.
We can keep it lighter because we're communicating while this is all happening. But if you played this one player, it's like, no, you'd be too enveloped in it.
It's way scary. Yeah.
So it's better to play online.
You know what's fucking crazy is that it's Christmas next week. This comes out on Wednesday. A week from Thursday. I don't even I know every year it's like I'm not even close to feeling like it is outside of having the tree up. Like I haven't watched any movies, but I don't even know what we're doing for Christmas, gift wise, stuff like that. I haven't gone to any Christmas parties yet. Like it's just gonna show up and I'm gonna be like, what do I do? What are we doing today?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to get. Like for I don't know. Like we had done Secret Santa for the last 2 years, but we didn't do that at Thanksgiving. Like I think my younger sister and her husband are going to be in Buffalo with that family, so I don't even know. It's going to be a very small thing, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I think I'm sort of thinking about, because it's like we don't really need anything per se, which is nice. I'm thinking I might just go buy everybody a tchotchke of some kind. Maybe something like, honestly, I'd go to like a thrift store and just buy something unique for everybody that's just really random and dumb, and I don't know why. Just maybe find some kind of connection to it. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. I don't want to buy gift cards for people. I don't want to I want to get people stupid shit that they don't want or need, but it's just a story, I guess. I don't know. Since nothing's planned, we don't have a thing. I don't know. Christmas it's the worst part of Christmas, the gifts. It really ruins it.
It is. It's stressful. like I hate it because like I want to get something special, but I also then I beat myself up because I can't think of anything special and it makes me feel bad. And then I also don't want people to like give me a list of stuff to buy, but I actually did do that, and it's like, but I don't know. It's stressful, and I don't like that part of it. But we haven't talked about this. I don't think we've talked about it, but I started volunteering at the animal shelter. Did we talk about that?
You mentioned it to me the other night, but you didn't go into because we had talked about it on the podcast a few weeks ago about like just going to an animal shelter to like volunteer. But why did?
Yeah. So
how long have you been doing it?
Been doing it. So this past weekend there was a big adoption event, and so I went. And while the people who work at the adoption center, actual employees, are doing that, they have a bunch of dogs and stuff that need to get out and about. So I just would go in the back, look at the board, see what doggos hadn't been taken out, take them for a walk. But it's nice because it gets me out of the house, gets me kind of just interacting with animals and stuff like that. But yeah, it's nice. It's very distressing to.
Have you fallen in love yet?
I am not buying any dogs or taking any dogs home or anything like that. Certainly no more cats. But no, it's interesting.
Is it always dogs, basically? You just walk them out. You bring them out to like a fenced-in area where they can like take a shit and walk around and play.
Well, they do have they have a yard that is like fenced in that you can take them out to the play yard. But you can also just take them for walks. Like I'll leash them up and just take them around for a walk for 15, 20 minutes. Oh yeah,
nice.
Yeah,
dude, you could just take it and they couldn't do anything.
I mean, they could. They could do something.
You could dog nap a dog and just give it a home and love it and feed it and just have a great life with it. And they couldn't do anything about that. They couldn't do anything.
Show them. I don't know what I'm showing them, but I'd show them. But yeah, it's good. I think, I was curious. I'm like, is this the type of volunteer work that I want to do? But for right now, it's working for me. It's just something to occupy my time, mostly on the weekends because they don't have like late hours during the week where I can really go after work and I can't really go before work. So that's kind of a bummer because I wish I could, do it in the evenings or something like that. But at least on the weekends, if I just need to take up time or something, I don't really need to schedule anything with them. I can just show up. Like the coordinator that I've talked to, he's like, you don't have to check in. Like he's like, you can check in and we will give you a check-in. He's like, but do you need to report your hours to anyone? And I'm like, is he asking me like
is
if
this
this
community
is
service?
Yeah, is this community service like court mandated or something? But I'm like, no, I'm just a guy who signed up. But he's like, no, you can just show up, help yourself, walk out to the back, sign the board, take some. He goes, if you don't say anything to anyone, he's like, just go about your way and take dog for a walk and whatever.
Dude,
I'm like, okay.
What an operation. That's so fucking crazy. Because they're like, we don't have we don't have the staff, obviously. That's why we take volunteers. Just don't be a dick. Just
right.
Do the right thing.
Yeah. He's like, if you see that there's like laundry happening or he's like, and you want to jump in and switch over the laundry because you see the drying's done, so blankets need to be folded and something from the wash needs to be put in the dryer. He's like, just go do it. He's like, you don't have to ask permission to do stuff.
You're empowered.
He's like, if you're just showing up and you want to do anything, he goes, whatever you want to contribute. He goes, you want to show up and just sit in the cat room and hang out with cats for 20 minutes and then leave? He's like, I don't care. Go nuts.
Dude, did you have to go through like a background check or anything like that?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I had to do it all online. For basically, yeah, for screening. So with that, I think that when you do that, and you have to pay like $25 to do not only the screening, but you get like a t-shirt and everything, volunteer shirt. And they're like, if you're putting in that effort and you're willing to do the screening and stuff, they're like that you've been vetted as much as you need to be vetted. So like they basically just show you how to do stuff. show you the facility, where things are and everything. But it's very much like do what you see appropriate. They have a massive thing of like, treats and stuff. So they're like, if you want to give a dog a treat, go nuts. They're like, if you have a favorite dog that you want to walk every time you come, they're like, whatever, go do it. They're like, oh, you want to give a dog a toy or a fresh blanket or something because you're just feeling like that's what you feel like doing today. Then just go do it. Like they're very much just like, we appreciate people showing up that want to show up, and so make it what you will. So
I need to do that. I already mentioned it. I need to do that. I did a couple of volunteer things this year, like doing some cleanup projects, things like that, gardening, landscaping things here and there. But that just feels like real work. But, getting to walk a dog around feels like cheating. And that's the kind of volunteering I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to do
Right.
something that's fun for me too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess there is like, I don't know. Hopefully, the dogs aren't there for a long time, or if they're not there, it's like, oh, they got adopted for sure.
Yeah,
That would be
like
tough.
at any given time, there's about 20 of them, and they were saying like, I was talking to one of the other volunteers who's been doing it for a long time there, and he's like the shitty part is he's like, we're in a bad economy. He goes, when the economy's good, he's like, the dogs leave like that. He's
Yeah.
like, as soon as the economy goes bad, he's like, people don't want the extra expenses, so it's a lot harder to get dogs out when the economy's not good. But yeah, man, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? Is if you want to do volunteer work, remember, just volunteer however you want to volunteer. Like, it's just kind of like, if you don't like the volunteer work, then you just don't do that. So for right now, this is good. It works for me. I'd like it to warm up a little bit more so it's not freezing cold, because you don't want to take the dogs
I'm gonna
out
wait till the spring.
when it's freezing cold. Well, yeah, down here it's a little bit different than in New York. But yeah, it works for what I want out of it right now. So we'll just kind of ride this for now. That's all I have to worry about. It's like, it works for me now.
Great if you just stop going at some point. They're like, Jeff, we noticed you haven't come in for volunteer work in a while. Everything all right? I'd hate to let you go.
Right? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Fire me? Like, so it's nice to have the opportunity to kind of show up when it works for you, but it is awkward because I'll be like, all right, did kind of things we were talking about. I'm gonna leave now, and they're like, all right, see ya. But it's weird to not have a shift or anything like that you're showing up for. But
Any interesting dogs? Any unusual breeding?
got a bullshit. A lot of pit mixes, stuff like that.
Yeah. It's the usual.
Yeah, but really well behaved dogs. I couldn't believe how like all of the dogs are actually very easy to walk. Granted, being a bigger guy too, it's a little less intimidating for me. Like, I'm not worried about walking like some of their bigger dogs, but I mean, these dogs aren't assholes or anything like that. I thought there would at least be like, oh, that's Jerry. You don't want Jerry. He sits in the corner and barks at everything. Like, there's really no dog that misbehaves. Just, just some are a little bit more excited than others, so they're a little bit more to deal with when walking, but no one's misbehaving.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's jump into the segment with the gambling picks.
All right.
Unnamed.
You hear that, Spotify? This is where you're going to put in the little
Gambling
niche marker that says gambling.
You had a good week this week. So going into this week, I had a nice little stretch that I totally botched. I was at 20-22 for their NFL picks. You're at 14-28. So you need a drastic week, and I need a drastic down week. Unfortunately, we've come pretty close to that this week, I believe. So I think it's helping you out a little bit. I think I'm going to be 0-3 for my picks from this past week. So that's, good for me. But we're 7-7. No, not anymore. We were. You're going to be 8-7 in the tiebreaker. So, week 16 coming up. Are we getting into the weeks where, like, there's Saturday football and
It is.
all that shit?
We are there. We have Saturday football the next 2 weeks.
All right. I've not prepped. I think you have to. I go first. You have to pick a game to go with.
I do.
All right.
That's correct.
So here we go. Picking 3 games for each of us. One of them the same game. All for a major award at the end of the year. That award is not having to consume something very hot on your mouth face. All right. Week 16. Wow. Tough games. Rams, Seahawks playing each other. Packers, Bears. Chargers, Cowboys. Jeez. Man. How about I'm going to go Panthers at home +3 against Tampa Bay.
Okay. They disappointed me last week losing to the Saints. Boy, the Raiders are getting 14.5, and after this week, there's no good way I could pick that, even though it's very tempting. I'm going to take the New England Patriots +2.5 against the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow. Where do the Ravens get off being favored?
That's
wild.
I don't know. So I think that's pretty solid pick.
God, the Colts showed it last week. Phillip Rivers. How'd you like seeing Phillip Rivers out there, the 44-year-old grandpa out there
boy,
back
did
for
he
a
look
game?
like a 44-year-old grandpa that hadn't played. I think he put up like
The
120
first time he got
yards
knocked down.
and a touchdown. Like, he put up about the max of what you could have expected him to do.
Geez, I don't like a lot of these games. This is a tough week.
Yeah, for betting, it's the matchups are too good to.
Jeeps. I'll go 49ers -5.5 at the Colts. I don't believe in Old Man Rivers.
Let's see if Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, let's see if Patrick Mahomes, losing Patrick Mahomes, if that's so detrimental to the Chiefs. So let's go with Titans +3.5 at home against Kansas City. Let's see if that can make the Titans keep it within 4 points.
Wow.
I am betting on a second week. I am betting on the Tennessee Titans. And mind you, they disappointed me last week.
Let's go Detroit -7 against Pittsburgh, hosting Pittsburgh. All right. So your choices to 1v1 me, bitch, are Carolina +3 against Tampa Bay, San Francisco -5.5 at Indianapolis, and Detroit -7 hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. What side do you want? Tampa.
I'm going to take that
-3?
Tampa. I'm going to take that Tampa Bay one.
That's
I think
fair.
I have
That's
to.
fair.
I don't like the other two at all. I could see Pittsburgh losing that game by double digits. At the Lions, and I agree with you. I don't think the Colts are going to keep it within 6 points. I think San Francisco might win that game by a couple touchdowns.
All right. Very good. What do you say? So our next episode is essentially our Christmas episode. And I haven't watched any Christmas movies yet.
Ooh, do we want to
Should
break
we
down
do
a Christmas
movie? A movie, yes. But should it be one neither one of us have seen before? Should we?
Ooh, that
pull
would be
something up
good.
real quick. Like, what's that Like what's that movie that came out recently that was like Santa Gets Revenge kind of movie? Have you seen that one? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I don't.
And I think I don't know if it's the guy from Stranger Things that's in it.
Oh. I did see Fat Man, but that's not what you're talking about. 'Cause
What
that's
is
Mel
that?
Gibson. That's Mel Gibson as Santa Claus.
Is it? How?
Oh, it's wild.
You saw it. You saw it.
I
see.
did see it,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a very Jonas Christmas movie starring the Jonas Brothers. There's something
Okay.
called Oh What Fun. I think that's like Michelle Pfeiffer, maybe.
What are you looking on Netflix?
Just kind
Or
of.
what do you look?
I googled new Christmas movies.
Oh,
So yeah, very Jonas Christmas.
very Jonas Christmas. I don't really have a connection to the Jonas Brothers. I'm not gonna lie.
Me neither. We go Die Hard, the Die Hard Christmas movie.
The best Christmas movie.
Isn't that show me how quirky I am? Like that's an awful work. Look how quirky I am. Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and I'll fight anyone that says otherwise. And it's like, wow, they think like I do. That's like what a CEO says, to try to like be hip and relate to the normies.
Have you ever seen Four Christmases with Vince Vaughn and Renee Zellweger from 2008?
I have not. I know it exists, but that's about where that ends.
Should we do that one? That's one that people know. Let's see. When Fog forces them to cancel their holiday plans, Brad and Kate wind up trading Fiji for one funny and unforgettable Christmas day with their four wildly eccentric families.
I mean, I
shit.
guess.
There's one here called The Heist Before Christmas.
Okay.
What is this? What is this? I can't. The description isn't even in this joyous, festive family TV movie. Oh, fuck that. I mean, I know Christmas movies are supposed to be like family movies.
All right. Let's see.
What is A Violent Night? That's the movie I was thinking about.
That's with the guy, right?
Yeah. So, an elite team of mercenaries breaks into a family compound on Christmas Eve, taking everyone hostage inside. However, they aren't prepared for a surprise combatant. Santa Claus is on the grounds, and he's about to show why this Nick is no saint.
David Harbour.
A revenge
that's the
movie.
guy's name.
A revenge movie with.
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Violent Night.
Yep.
We'll get it. That'll be our.
Looks like John
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo is Scrooge.
Oh, Beverly D'Angelo.
And Beverly
There you go.
D'Angelo. Wow. I don't see how this could
Christmas.
go wrong at all. At all.
All right. So you heard it, folks. Watch A Violent Night for next week's Christmas Spectacular.
Yeah, should be.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be trying to be good or not. Hopefully it's
This is
just...
one of the movies of all time. One of the Christmas
Yes.
movies of all time.
Yeah. All right.
I'm really excited.
Added to the
for it.
list. Added to my stuff. All right. Everybody be safe. Have a great Christmas weekend. Good luck with your bets and all that.
Keep
You know,
reaching for the
whatever.
stars.
Reach stars. Yeah. Blah blah blah.
Just play this.
20 years faded like an old arcade screen. Man and Jet back where the stories began. Joystick dreams and a pocket full of quarters. Laughing about bets and a taste of disorder. From pixel skies to the vinyl they spun. Movies and memes under the same neon sun. Time hit pause, but the jokes never ended. Two old souls with the past still pretending. Strangely